Go, here we go. Doubles, here we go again, man. Here we go, here we go, here we go again. Yo, 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 what's up, what's up? It's Coach Nick Money in the house with the one, the only, the indelible one, DBL Nicks.
In the house.
And of course, the stonk queen herself, the crowd favorite, the champion of the Serengeti, the lioness of the Serengeti, DBL Moms. Hey! There you have it. Now it's a party, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's a party. All right, let's get right into this. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, go ahead and give us a subscription and do what the gentleman asks, please.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded, and remember to share.
Because sharing is caring. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're not following us on Twitter, x.com, it's at Coach Nick Money, at Coach Nick Money, at Coach Nick Money. And of course, you could also follow us on Twitch, at Coach Nick Money, at Coach Nick Money, at Coach Nick Money. And we're going to be streaming on social media platforms right now. And after that, we're going to be continuing our stream on our private Discord server, and we invite you to come and join us if you'd like to do that. There's a link in the description, also in the pinned comments, and you could go ahead and click that link and get a 5-day trial in the Discord for $1, and then it's $39.99 thereafter. And we call a lot of bangers a lot of times in the Discord. So far this morning, we called 253% runner AEMD. VRAX was called yesterday at around 6:15 in the afternoon for our Discord, and it ran 234%. And of course, we called FRGT up 114%. All right, so that's what's going on. Ladies and gentlemen, on the screen right now, you can see VRAX with its parabolic run this morning. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's go and do a little zoom, and you can see it hit a high of $3.63. Let's go ahead and put a little graffiti pencil action on it. 363, ladies and gentlemen, right around there. Right there in Delaware, that's where it was at, and it has been pulling back since then, but it formed this lovely little descending wedge, and it has been curling, DBL Nicks, curling upward towards VWAP, which is right here at the 278 mark. We'll go ahead and use the graffiti pencil and mark that right over there, 278, boom, right there, and that is a little bit of a resistance area. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for that ice espresso. Oh boy, now I'm feeling excited. Let's go to the next runner that is moving around this morning, FRGT. FRGT actually had some news, so let's go take a look at the videotape and see what's going on with FRGT. It's currently up 95%, but it was up 114% a little bit earlier. The volume is quite high at 25 million because the float's only 2.4 million, and it had some news. Freight Technologies added 26 new customers and 149 new carriers in 2024. I guess it's some kind of a carrier type of company. But here's the thing about this particular situation. It has very strong resistance at $1.17, and the price action has been loitering at that area. Let's go and zoom in a little bit. Let's get the graffiti pencil out so we can neaten this chart up a little bit. Let's go ahead and do that. Boom. And let's go and bring that supply zone all the way over there. And we can see that the price is quite extended in that supply zone. Let's go to the demand zone. Demand zone's down here, yeah, right there, right there, all right, that's the demand zone, boom, chakalaka, boom. All right, so that's what we got going on here for supply and demand. So we have the demand zone here and supply zone here, and the price has pierced over the supply zone and then pulling back, and of course it's got top tails. We don't like the top tails, doubles. We're all about the bottom tails. Ladies and gentlemen, we're all about the bottom tails. So this particular ticker seems to be creating a potential head and shoulders. So we're going to get the graffiti pencil out and mark it. We're going to keep an eye on it. This level right here at 117 is a very important level, and if it doesn't hold this level, we could see a flushy-wushy, and that is very concerning to me. Yes, it has news. Yes, it has run 114%. But what have you done for me lately? I need to see you start moving upward, volume. I don't see volume. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just a show, just as a reminder. I am not a financial advisor. This is not stock or financial advice. I'm not a stock advisor. It's just a show.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey!
What they said. But what I'm seeing, yeah, is the potential of a potential head and shoulders. We need to see volume come back in. We need to see the price action go over $1.24 and start moving up. And then we have resistance levels up here drawn. We'll take a look at them if the price starts to turn back up. But it looks like this could be a situation where the price action could start to pull downward. It is in the supply zone. It has come up from the demand zone, so we might have that situation with FRGT. Let's go to AEMD. AEMD had a spike at $1.71, and it was one of the parabolic runners this morning, running 253%. But since then, it has been coming downtown below VWAP and fading. So at this moment, I would have to say, what have you done for me lately? We'll come back to you if you start to get your act together. Let's go to ISPC, ladies and gentlemen. ISPC. ISPC formed a descending wedge. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. So we saw the price action go all the way to 74 cents right over here. And we're going to go ahead and create a little bit of a graffiti pencil drawing right there. Boom. 74. Boom, right there. 74. So it spiked up all the way to 74, had a massive sell-off, and then it formed this descending wedge, and we got a little bit of a spike upward, and now it's just above the 9 EMA and above the VWAP, which is right around 47 cents. So we're going to keep an eye on it, and hopefully it will move up from these numbers. There is significant resistance at 56, and if it goes below 47 would be a very significant resistance area. So let's keep moving, let's keep grooving. Let's go and take a look at some other tickeroos. Let's take a look at KITT, KITT. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see it spiked earlier in the day, and it has been selling off. It's trying to get itself back over VWAP. Not particularly shamexy. I don't see any news on it whatsoever. The float is on the heavy side at 36 million, and the volume is only 43 million. So I would have to say to you, KITT, what have you done for me lately? LIXT. Let's take a look at it. It is a 14%. It's up 14%. Scientific Journal reports at 8:30, finding that shows LIXT lead clinical compound LB100 increasing recognition of colon cancer cells by the immune system. It is a 1.9 million share stock. The float is low, 1.9 million, but the volume is low. The volume is only 166, and it looks like it did a little bit of a round tripperoo over here. So you know what? What have you done for me lately? Vanda, VNDA, I think this is like a takeover type of situation, VNDA, so it's probably not going to be that particularly interesting. It looks like it has a double top. Let's get the graffiti pencil out. Boom. How about over here doubles? And how about other hair doubles? That looks like a double top to me. It looks like a double top. I mean, theoretically, you could say that maybe it's forming a cup and handle, but there's absolutely very little volume on this particular ticker. So I'm going to have to say, DBL moms, you know what I like to say, right? What have you done for me lately? Yes. What have you done for me lately? VRAX. Let's take a look at VRAX. VRAX is an interesting ticker. Okay, there was some news that came out about the birdie flu, okay? And a bunch of tickers started running like VRAX and ISPC and NRAX and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so VRAX started running in after hours. We reported it in our Discord doubles. Early, made an early watch list, and guess what happened this morning? It went parabolique. on no news. It went up 234%. Okay, so you can see that the price spike over here. We also did a video on the YouTube, so you guys can go check out that video and see the particulars that we gave you on this. And again, it is definitely a bird flu type of a connection that probably made this ticker move. No particular news other than the connection to the bird flu. I think they have a test or something like that, right, DBL moms?
Yes.
It's a test for the bird flu?
Yes.
The bird flu. All right, so what we had here was a rebound off of a descending wedge, bull reversal. It shot up and hit resistance at VWAP. VWAP is, if the price action is below VWAP, becomes a strong form of a resistance, and if price action is above VWAP, it becomes a strong form of support. But right now, the price action is below VWAP. We'll come back to you, VRAX. We'll come back to you. You're a little bit of a side chart type of a situation right now. Side chart. Yes, side chart, FLA, FRGT. We'll go back to it. Again, we read you the news a few seconds ago, and we said, look, it looks like a possible head and shoulders. Here's your head. There's a shoulder, and it really needs to pull away from this 117 mark and more over from this supply zone, which would be a logical place for the price action to pull back anyway. So now you have the formation of a triple top. The price action is still above VWAP. It's still above the 9, the 13. That's good, but it's having a lot of difficulty breaking out over the 125 mark, which would be the top end of the supply zone. And you do have what appears to be a triple top on the 5-minute. A 5-minute chart. Let's go ahead and neaten up this chart a little bit. Let's go extend this area. This would be the demand zone down here. Demand zone. Right there. Boom, the demand zone. This would be the continuation of the supply zone right over here. Right there. Boom, right there. Okay, so that's your supply and demand zone. And let's go to the 1-minute chart. The 1-minute chart, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go take a look at it. And we can see that the RSI is smack in the middle, not overbought, not oversold. So the question is, which way does this ticker go? The longer the consolidation goes on, the less attention our good friend FRGT has, and the more likely that we see a flush. So if it's going to do something, wake up, FRGT, wake up, wake up. What was that thing that you used to say to DBL Nicks with the fish? Wake up. How did it go? It was so cute. Guys, you have to listen to it. DBL moms.
I can remember now.
You don't remember? Wake up the fishies.
Yeah.
What was it?
Yeah.
You don't remember? It was so cute. He was such a cute. He wake up fishies. You don't remember. You don't remember. Come on. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You got to remember. Anyway, this is the situation. The longer this gets extended, the more likely that there is going to be a flush-aroo. I hope I'm wrong. I'd like to be wrong, doubles. I'd like to be wrong. I don't want it to flush-aroo. I want it to go up. But I'm seeing a triple top, and I don't like it. That's on the 1-minute. Let's go on the 5-minute. Let's go to the 5-minute. 5-minute. And on the 5-minute, we can see that there's a diminishment of volume. It's diminishing in volume, and we definitely have the lookings of a head and shoulders and a bunch of top tails. We don't like the top tails.
We like the bottom tail.
It's all about the bottom tails. And we can even do a little bit double bottoms. We like double bottoms and bottom tails. Bottom tails, bottom tails. All about that. All about that. Let's go to ISPC. Let's go take a look at ISPC. Let's take a look at it. Okay, so we're looky over here. And of course, it had a nice little run. Resistance area at 47, 56. We have a descending wedge. It breaks through VWAP, and now it's above VWAP, but it's not moving. It needs volume. Maybe a bounce off the 9 would be kind of appropriate, and then your next resistance level would be around 56, 57 cents. 56, 57 cents. Okay, let's go take a look at AEMD. AEMD. See what that looks like. Still selling off, not particularly. Shamexe. No. How about INDP? INDP. Sparsely traded. Those candles look anemic, I would say. Anemic, not interesting. No. SXTF. SXTC. And what do we see over here? Let's go to the videotape. Let's get close and personal with this. We can get the graffiti pencil out. There's not a lot of volume on this. It needs volume and tender loving care to really become attractive. But we could say maybe if it gets volume, maybe we could have a pennant over here. But my concerns are that there's a lot of top tails here, which is indicative of uncertainty on the part of buyers, and that makes me worry, Doubles. I get a little upset about that stuff. You know, Doubles, a lot of top tails make me upset. I like the bottom tails. All about the bottom tails. Okay, SXTC. Like that, okay?
Yeah.
Let's go to VRAX. VRAX still struggling to make its way up towards the VWAP. In fact, it's looking like it's becoming a little bit on the bearish side on the 1 minute. 1 minute is looking a little bit bearish, and when we look at the 5 minute, it also looks quite bearish. 4 whole candles, red. Can it turn? Right now, VRAX, I know you ran 234%, but what have you done for me lately, ladies and gentlemen? Let's see if we could find some other tickeroos that look a little bit more schmexy at the moment. How about BNRG, spiking up. BNRG, Bren Miller and Rock Energy Storage sign exclusive distribution agreement covering Northeast U.S. It is a micro float, ladies and gentlemen, at 749,000 shares, but there's only 376,000 volume. I'm going to put you on a side chart. A side chart FLA. That's what we're going to do with you. A side chart. BNRG. Okay, we had a ticker that regained compliance. MRSN. It was MGSM. That's the ticker. It regained. Maybe I did it wrong. I don't remember the ticker. What's the ticker? MG. What was it? What was that ticker? MSGM. Yeah, regained compliance with NASDAQ. It had its day in the sun. It shot up to 462, which was about a 96% run, and has been selling off ever since. So, very nice run, MSGM. Thank you very much for a 96% run. But, as I'd like to say, Doubles.
What have you done for me lately?
What have you done for me lately? Ha! THCH. Let's go to the videotape, and it doesn't have a lot of volume. No. Let's go back to BNGR. And BNGR is BNRG. I'm feeling kind of backwards today. It's a 50%, ladies and gentlemen. 50%. This float is 749,000, and the volume is starting to come in a little bit. It's getting a little volumated at 800,000. Let's go to 1 minute. 1 minute chart, and we could see that it is in the overbought area. We could see that a doji candle is forming on the 1 minute, and a double top on the 1 minute, and it went up about 50% on that news. But let's go to the 5 minute. We're going to the 5 minute chart. Take a look at what the 5 minute chart's doing, and it's trying to reclaim that top tail. We don't like those top tails. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Show me some love. Regain that top tail and give me some bottom. Give me some bottom. I'm all about the bottom. All about the bottom. We're checking. You know what? I'm going to get my graffiti pencil out. I'm going to put a level. Doubles, I'm putting a level. That's it. I'm getting serious right now. That's the level right over there. We need you to get over 172. 172. Looking at level 2. A little bit thickly traded on both sides. We got a big juicy green candle on the 5 minute, but it's also overbought on the RSI on the 5 minute. Let's go to 1 minute. 1 minute. And when we look at the 1 minute, we can see that there's a clear upward trend. So let's get the graffiti pencil out and create that trend, because it is upward. It is an upward trend, and as long as that upward trend keeps on trending upward, we'll keep an eye on it. But it is extended, Doubles. It is extended, and when tickers are extended, they're always due for a pullback. So now, will it break through at this particular level right over here, which is 166? Let's go get that other graffiti pencil out. 166, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. Boom, right there. That's where it needs to break out. Extended, extended, and it definitely is overbought on the RSI, and it looks like it is finally pulling back. Let's see how far it pulls back. Does it pull back to this level, or does it go lower? Because this could become a channel and then shoot it up, and it's trying, you can see it's trying to form a bottom tail, but it's still green. So I'm going to go take out the graffiti pencil and draw a channel, doubles. It's because it's channel time. Channel time. Channel time. Ladies and gentlemen, channel time. It's in a channel right now. We need this 5-minute ticker to turn green, and it did not. This next candle is trying to turn green, but again, a lot of indecisiveness. We got strong resistance at $1.66, and it looks like it's probably going to roll over at this point. Let's give it a couple of seconds. Maybe we can see it push forward. Let's see what it looks like on the 5-minute. See, again, the 5-minute is not completely collapsed, but if it goes below 156, I'm going to have to say, no, doubles. No. And it looks like it's going over. All right, so that one's not particularly schmexy, DBL moms.
Yeah.
No. Let's go take a look at GameStop. GameStop was moving up earlier. Let's see what's going on now. So we got a little bit of a curl going on, nothing significant. Let's go to a longer time frame, see what it looks like. So you could see it's kind of forming a cup and handle on the 30-minute chart, the 30-minute 10-day chart, forming a bit of a cup and handle type of a formation, and you could see that way back when there was a double top and a huge massive sell-off that we predicted with the double top, and since then it is trying to recover. It's trying to recover. Let's go to VRAX. Let's go to the videotape, and VRAX has the descending wedge, and we're trying to see it crack over VWAP. Let's go to a shorter time frame. Let's go to the 5-minute chart, and we can see that at around 276 is where VWAP is. If we zoom in a little bit, we could see the descending wedge, and it is still kind of on the bearish side over here. We would need to see it really get some more volume and push beyond the 9 and 20 EMA, going to the VWAP and breaking through the VWAP. That's what we're looking for, ladies and gents. But right now, it don't look too schmexy. Let's take a look at it. INHD. Let's take a look at it. INHD. Not that much volume, not that particularly schmexy. It's a 75-cent stock. It's up 17.5%. The volume is kind of on the low side at 438,000 shares, and the float is low at 3.9 million. It had an initial statement of beneficial ownership on June 5th, so there was some insider buying, doubles, but it doesn't have a volume, and it has, let's get the graffiti pencil out. It has a triple top on the 5-minute over here,
5-minute.
over there,
Oh.
and over there. So that's not particularly schmexy. My, oh my. AEMD. Let's go take a look at AEMD again. AEMD still selling off. Not schmexy. What have you done for me lately? FRGT. And we were predicting a flusheroon based on the head and 2 shoulders, and it looks like, in fact, it is flushing. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Sad. Time for some espresso ice. A salute. It still has a chance. It has to hold this level, but it looks like it's going to break down. So, FRGT, I know you went up 114% earlier, but what have you done for me lately? I must demand that you get yourself back in order. All right, CERO. CERO was another ticker that was moving earlier. Let's take a look at it, and it doesn't look particularly healthy. CERO had news of successfully completing IND-enabling toxicology studies for lead compounds. and it has an 8 million float, but the volume is only 1.22 million, and you can see that it is very sparsely traded. It is significantly below VWAP. There's not a lot of volume on it. So, Zero, what have you done for me lately? ONMD also had news, ONMD, and this was a parabolic runner way back a couple of weeks ago. And of course, we called it DBL Nicks because that's what we do. That's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. Okay, so here's the dealio on this. It's been selling off in a lot of top tails, and it's consolidating, but it is significantly below VWAP. It is a 9 million float stock. The volume is super low for a 9 million float stock at 2 million, and OneMedNet significantly expanded the industry access to proprietary IRWD network and platform by joining AWS Partner Network. AWS is Amazon. So that's not a big deal, and people read through the hype factor, and ignored it. So, what have you done for me lately, ONMD? ONMD, what have you done for me lately? GME, GameStop, still the same situation. Nothing changed. Let's keep on prowling the Serengeti for the next stonk, or a gazelle. I'll take either or. Either a gazelle or a stonk. DBL moms, either a gazelle or a stonk will do. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay, so we're still looking. Let's go back to VRAX. I think that's probably the most viable at this juncture, and it in fact is curling. It is curling. We needed to bounce hard off of the 9 EMA and really do a play for 276 and then break 276 and keep on trucking and keep on moving northward. That would be phantasmic. Again, the ticker does not have any news. It is a 1.3 million float, but there's a lot of volume, 23 million float, and it is currently up 137% at $2.53. $2.53. Why is it up? Probably because of its connection to the bird flu. There's been a lot of news out there about the bird flu. I think somebody contracted the bird flu
In Mexico.
They were hanging out and they got the bird flu. I think the fella passed, unfortunately. It didn't go well. Yeah, the bird did him in. I keep saying the birds do you in all the time. Wasn't that like the Hitchcock thing? The birds, the Boyds, the Boyds. I tell you. Anyway, so we're looking at VRAX over here. It has a testing system for the bird flu, right? I think that's the connection there. No brand new news. No news particularly. They did receive notification from NASDAQ regarding a minimum bid. This was back in March 15th, but now they're well over $1. So that's not particularly relevant to what we're seeing at this point. And it did have this little descending wedge that we're looking at right over here. And we did have that curl up to VWAP, but then the rejection. And now it's trying to curl, but we can take a look at the RSI, and there's still room for more of a sell-off, so that's a concern. So VRAX, we will keep an eye on you, okay? I gotta talk about this stock. It's a very weird stock, but I gotta talk about it. It has practically no volume. LPA. LPA is currently up 70%. This ticker has moved so violently. I think it was worth several $100s at one point, and it's all moving on absolutely no volume. So just showing it for the sake of showing it, but this is not a ticker that I would touch with a 10-foot pole at this juncture. It's just not really, I don't know. Not even schmexy. It's just I don't know. I don't know. I mean I don't know. You know I don't know. You know I just don't know. I just don't know. You know what I mean? Back to VRAX. VRAX, and it is still struggling to curl back up to the VWAP. So not particularly schmexy at this point. We'll keep an eye on it. It is the leading gainer of the morning. But it's not really doing much. Let's take a look at a different ticker. How about TOMZ? We're looking at TOMZ, and I might have typed it wrong. TOMZ. Boom, like that. Not a lot of volume. 95-cent stock, 18.75% up. It's on the heavier side with the float at 11 million, but the volume is like super low. It's at, how low can you go? Low. The volume is low at 58,000 shares. So Tom's not particularly schmexy. Tom's not particularly schmexy. No. We're going to keep on prowling the Serengeti for the next stonk. The next one. All right, got to get some espresso. Ice. How about FBLG? FBLG. Boom. And it is kind of curling. It's trying to curl. It's a $7.80 stock, and it's currently up 16%. Floats 21 million. Too thick for my blood. Volume is only 19,000. I'm gonna have to go with a no. Did I say no? No. Nanu. Okay, reference. Just saying. Okay, VRAX moving. Whoop. Alert. VRAPS is moving. It's now up 145%. Curling. Let's get the graffiti pencil out, Doubles. You know I like the graffiti pencil. You know that, Doubles. You know that. So let's go ahead and get the graffiti pencil out. Here we go again. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go there, and I'm going to say that this right here would be the demand zone. Right there, this is the demand zone. And I would say that maybe we could set up a supply zone over here somewhere, maybe right over here, right there, maybe supply zone, and it is curling towards the VWAP. So right now you're starting to get a little bit more schmexy. You're getting a little bit more schmexy. So we're going to keep an eye on you. We need you to stay above this trend line. We need to see that it goes up above this trend line, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. That's what's going on. So we need to see a bottom tail, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what it looks like on the 1 minute. The 1 minute chart. Here we go. 1 minute. We're going to zoom in. And we can see that the candles are showing us that there's not a heck of a lot of volume. That's what's concerning me. I need some volume, ladies and gentlemen. And if what doesn't get any volume, I don't know. I don't know. No go. Yeah, I mean, the chart is trying its best to do what it does. And it is above the trend line, and there was a descending wedge, and it is bouncing off the demand zone, but it needs volume. And of course, there will be more volume if it was above the VWAP, which is $2.76. So we'll keep an eye on you. You're on a side chart, VRAX. You're on a side chart. Side chart FLA. Let's go to FRGT and see what's going on with that. FRGT had news, but we said that it had it had a head, shoulders actually. A head, shoulder, and a shoulder. Head and a shoulder. And we said it was going to sell off, and so far, unfortunately, no. Listen, FRGT, I know you went up 114%. I know you did. And that's really nice, and thank you very much. But what have you done for me lately? You formed the Head and Shoulders. How dare you do that to the indelible community? How dare you? No. Straighten out your act and get some volume, and then maybe I'll talk to you again. But until then, I am quite, what's the word I'm looking for? Disenchanted. There you go. That's the $5 word. HOLO. Moving. Let's go take a look at it. Let's go to the videotape. Holo! And it is moving on low volume, and it's barcoding. Not particularly schmexy. Ladies and gentlemen, not particularly schmexy. Let's go to NUWE. NUWE is currently up 26%. It's a 29-cent stock. And the float is 6.4 million. And the volume is only 608,000 shares. And there's some news that came out at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. It extended its supply in collaboration with Pilot Phase. Don't know what that means. Don't know if it's really going to keep the price actually moving. It went up to 32 cents, but now it is a top tail. DBL moms, I don't like top tails.
We like the bottom tail.
No, you gotta go with a deeper voice. We like the bottom tail. That's what we're all about, the bottom tail. Come on now. Come on. Bottom tail action is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to VRAX. we're going back to VRAX. What's going on with it? It's still maintaining its trend line over here. It's still maintaining it, and it is bouncing off of, you see it bounced off the demand zone, but it's still under the VWAP. I think that VRAX is not done because VRAX is not giving itself out completely.
Yeah, there's something
You know?
missing, something going
Yeah, there might be a round 2 with this, but again,
Yeah.
this is not financial advice.
on. No.
I'm not a financial or stock advisor. I'm just a really cute guy doing a show. Da 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 da. Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah. Right, DBL moms? Am I cute? I'm cute. She said I'm cute. I'm cute. Man, that's kind of corny, isn't it? All right, but anyway, we're waiting for VRAX to do something. Can you wake up a little bit? Get up. Get at the smelling sauce. Do something. Come on. I know you gave me the 234% run earlier. I know that. We did a video on it. But now we need a round 2. A round 2.
Round 2 would be
Wake up.
How about
Wake
round
up.
2?
Wake up, a little Susie. You wake up. I think that was a song, right? I don't know. I don't know what these. I don't know.
Old song.
I don't know. It's an old song. All right. Whatever. FRGT selling off, right? Yes, no? FRGT, Flusharoon, trying to recover. 110 is now resistance instead of support. And, of course, a sell-off on that head and shoulders pattern. It needs to reset, I would guess, if it can hold at or above the demand zone. Let's go ahead and get the graffiti pencil out. Graffiti pencil out. If it can hold this area over here and bounce up again, or if it could just bounce back up, that would be terrific. And then you would have resistance, the resistance area at the supply area right over here. But again, we still have that predominant head and shoulders, so this could potentially continue to bleed downward, and that would be particularly sad. We wouldn't like that, right, DBL moms? No. Let's go take a look at SXTP. SXTP. And I need some espresso, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. DBL moms, SXTP. Not particularly schmexy. Not schmexy at all. I'm going to have to go with a hard pass on that one.
Yeah.
A hard pass on that one. A hard pass. Yeah. Okay. VRAX is still not moving, so we won't go back to it just yet. How about ISPC? Not a lot of these tickers are moving this morning. What's going on? I'm getting bored. I want to see some stuff move. Come on now. All right, so we had the descending wedge on ISPC. It shot up over VWAP, and we can see that right now it is having a hard time staying above VWAP. So, not particularly schmaxy at this point. No, BNRG, B, NRG, B, NRG, B, NRG. Okay. So we had a situation where it could not maintain itself above the trend line, and now it is consolidating and moving in a sideward pattern. And that is not particularly attractive because that would suggest that it's probably going to fail and go downward. So B on NRG at this moment, not schmexy. VRAC showing some signs of movement. Let's go take a look at it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's go take a look at what's going on. Let's take a looky over here. So we are now starting to move towards the VWAP. VWAP is significant resistance until the price action breaks through VWAP, at which point it becomes support if it can hold it. But a lot of times the price action will keep bumping its head to the bottom of the VWAP. It'll tickle the bottom several times before it decides whether or not it's going to go through VWAP. Right now we're at 147%. I'm going to keep an eye on you, VRAX, because now you're starting to look a little bit more schmexy, ladies and gentlemen, and you'll look a lot more schmexy when you break the VWAP and give me a bottom tail, and you know how I feel about those bottom tails.
We like the bottom tails.
Bottom tails and double bottoms. Ooh, those bottoms though. Oh yeah, baby. And I want to show you something, doubles. Not to be out of line or nothing, but let's go to that 5 minute. 5-minute chart. Let's go to that 5-minute chart right over here.
Yes, sir.
Right over here. And, we could say maybe this is a bottom. Well, actually, you know what we could say? How about we get rid of some of these lines and neaten it up just a hair? Let's get rid of some of these lines. Ready? Because I got some other drawings that I want to do. Boom. Let's get rid of the descending wedge, which we know there's a descending wedge over here. How about we get this pencil right here and say maybe this is a shoulder over here? And stop that. Stop that pencil. Be a good pencil. Be a good pencil. All right, here we go. And maybe this is a head. And maybe this is a shoulder. And maybe it's an upside down head and shoulders, which would be called an inverted head and shoulders, which is a bull reversal pattern. Yeah, let's keep neatening this chart up. It's getting more and more attractive by the moment. I need some volume. I tell you what, VRAX, give me some volume, baby. Do it for me. Show me some volume. Break through the VWAP. VWAP. So right over here is your demand zone. Right over here is your supply zone. You got an inverted head and shoulders on the 5-minute. 5-minute. Can we make a little bit of a prediction that maybe if it breaks through VWAP, we could see something like that? Could we see something like that? That's what I'm looking for. That there is what I'm looking for. That there is what I am looking for. By the way, LPA weird stock currently up now 112%.
Yep.
I have absolutely no interest in it whatsoever. Back to VRAX. Revax. Out of all the tickers, I would have to say that's the one that's the most schmexy right now. Yeah, it went up 234% over here. It is moving towards the VWAP. It's giving me a little bit of a bottom tail, a baby bottom tail. But it is giving me now a doji. We don't want the doji. We want a bottom tail. Bottom tail. Bottom tail. Come on. Volume. Needs volume. Doesn't have a lot of volume yet. Does not have a lot of volume. It is up 151%. It was up earlier 234%. And again, it has a connection to the bird flu. The bird flu. They create tests for the bird flu. And there's been news out about the bird flu. A fella in Mexico got the bird flu, and he went Kaputsky. Yeah, he went Kaputsky. Yeah, on the bird flu. The bird flu did him in, and this kind of ignited certain tickers to move based on their connection to the bird flu. And of course, this particular ticker, VRAX, has a connection because they have tests that include the bird flu. The float is 1.33 million. It's a micro float. Micro float. Teeny weeny. Itsy bitsy tiny bikini.
Floaty.
Right? Isn't that a song?
Itsy bitsy teeny weeny floaty.
Yeah, it's a floaty. The volume is almost 25 million, DBL Moms. DBL Moms is analyzing with me. She looks so serious with her reading glasses and her hand on her chin, and she's like analyzing, and she's really like serious. She's serious. Put the chinklet away. Sweetheart, put the chinklet away, please. I'm going to be a good boy. I'm going to be a good boy. I promise. I promise. I promise. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, so we're still looking at our good friend VRAX trying to break through VWAP. I'm going to keep an eye on this. But let's go to another ticker because you're moving on the slow end. Right now, VRAX is probably the ticker that looks the most Shawmexy to me. We know that LPA is now up 146%. 157. And it is kind of curling. It's a pricey stock at $77. And I, again, continue to have zero interest in it. So let's go to the videotape. Let's go take a look at what's going on with FRGT. Is it continuing to go down on that head and shoulders pattern, or is it recovering? No. Unfortunately, doubles. Unfortunately, the prediction of a head and shoulders flush is coming true. So will it hold right over here? Will it hold? Let's get the graffiti pencil. Will it hold right at the demand zone? Will it hold at the bottom of the demand zone, or does it keep on flushing? If it can hold this area, maybe later on we could see a curl curl. But right now, FRGT, yeah, I know what you're going to say to me, FRGT. You're going to say you went up 114% earlier on news. You're going to say to me that you only have 2.44 million float. You're going to say to me that your volume is 30 million. Yeah, I know that. And you're going to also say that your news was that you added 26 new customers and 149 new carriers in 2024. And then I'm going to say to you, yeah, but you created a head and shoulders pattern.
And what have you done for me lately?
You know, I mean, you're disappointing me and the indelible community. Ladies and gentlemen, I rest my case.
There we go.
It's time to move on. FRGT, I am not going to watch you if you keep flushing. No. In fact, I'm going to take you off my watch list if you keep doing that. You better turn around. You better listen. You better stop. At least at the demand zone. Right, DBL moms?
Right.
Get the chunkletta. Get the chunkletta now. Get it. Go get it. Huh. Yeah, you rotten little skunk, you FRGT. Come on now. All right, let's go to AEMD. AEMD still selling off. No. Let's go to the next ticker, BNGR. BNGR. Is it BNRG?
Yes.
Man, I'm backwards today. And it too is selling off. No, not interesting at all. How about ISPC? I think that stock also had a connection to the bird flu.
Wow.
ISPC with the bird flu. ISPC with the bird flu. The bird flu. And it looks quite bearish. It had a descending wedge, it turned up, and now it's below VWAP, and it's selling off. Not particularly schmaxy. No. Let's take one more look at VRAX and see what's going on with it. And I would have to say that VRAX is the one that has the most potential at this juncture because it formed an inverted head and shoulders. So there's the head, and there's a shoulder, and that's a shoulder. It's kind of like when you're standing on your head, kind of. Get it?
Whoa.
It's an inverted head and shoulders. And an inverted head and shoulders would kind of suggest that the price action should go up. So that's why I drew the line over here. But again, we have resistance at the VWAP. So we need to see it blow through the VWAP. And if we look at the RSI on the 5-minute, the 5-minute chart, it's Coach Nick and the 5 minutes chart ensemble. Yes. We could see that the price action on the RSI is smack in the middle, so it's not overbought, not oversold. There's some confusion. With this ticker, but again, it did form a inverted head and shoulders, which would be a bullish pattern, right? So we got the bearish head and shoulders on FRGT, and it looks like yucky, and we're saying, hey, can you stop at the demand zone and not go down anymore? Can you do that for me? That's what we're saying to FRGT. And then with VRAX, we're saying, hey, VRAX, you got an inverted head and shoulders right over here. Can you push through the VWAP? Stop tickling the bottom of VWAP and push through it and go all the way up. So that's what we're looking at right now. Those tickers are the ones that we're looking at this moment, TBL moms. Yes. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be wrapping up the show at this point. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue our show and be a lot more serious on our Discord. Yes, we go deeper in the Discord with our analysis. We go and take a look at different indicators that we use, and we analyze even more. So this is just a show, so we make you laugh a little bit. But at the Discord channel, it gets a little bit more serious. We're still kind of lighthearted, but not as hokey.
Yeah, no,
We get serious.
we're more intuitive.
We go over more of the different tools that we use to
Yeah.
determine entry and exit, and when there's going to be a breakout and a breakdown, entry and exit basically, as well as all the indicators that we use. So that's going to be on our Discord. Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to join us on our Discord. There's a link in the description and on the pinned comment so that you can go ahead and do a 5-day trial for just $1. And then it's $39.99 if you decide to stay with us. And of course, we call a lot of bangers a lot of times. Today, AEMD, 253%. I don't want to brag. VRAX 234% called it last night for the Discord. Just saying. I'm just saying. You know, sometimes people say, I got 40% on VRAX. Yeah, we called it yesterday before it went 234%. Just saying. Just saying.
Right.
FRGT 114%, and of course the weirdo LPA 167%. All right, so you can join us on the Discord by clicking that link if you'd like to. You don't have to, but if you'd like to, you can. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe, and do what this gentleman says with the YouTube.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share.
Sharing is caring, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, you can follow us on X.com, aka Twitter, at Coach Nick Money, at Coach Nick Money, at Coach Nick Money, and of course you can also follow us on Twitter, at Coach Nick Money, at Coach Nick Money, at Coach Nick Money. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, indelible community, make a lot of money because it is Coach Nick Money. It's Coach Nick Money and DBL Nicks and the stonk queen herself, DBL Moms. Yes, indeed. We want you to make a lot of money. We love you, and we'll see you soon. And for those of you who are coming over to the Discord, we're looking forward for it. And we'll have the coffee brewing and the cocoa brewing. And yeah,